Hey, what's going on? Ooh, I'm doing this response video to Matt. Um, sorry, my voice is all effed up. Still, oh, it's been effed up for like a week, and it's still effed up. Let me get comfy here. There we go. Comfy. Okay, now I'm comfy. Um, his video was kind of a topic, discussion, question, discussion thing. Um, and about the next stage of our lives and where do we see it going. Oh shit. I'm a senior at the school that I go to. I'll preface this. Well, so the first question is, what are your plans for the future, career-wise, and where do you want to go? And I'm also going to talk about transition-wise. Um, I'm a senior at my school. I go to school in New York City. My home, where the people I live, my family, I live upstate, about 5 hours north in a redneck town. Um, you who watch my videos a lot know this about me already, but for new people and for Matt and whoever wants to watch this, that's what it is. um, I am having a sort of crisis of identity right now because I know that as soon as I graduate, I have to decide what it is that I'm going to do with my life. Um, and I don't know. Um, I'm going to school for film. I enjoy film. I don't know if that's what I want to do. Not because it's not what I enjoy doing it. Um, However, on one hand, I like stability, but on another hand, I don't like to be tied down to one job for my whole life. Um, Also, I've found that I'm very interested in psychology and people and helping people. Um, so I have a lot of different things that I want to do. I want to, on one hand, I would really like to have a job in film where I travel, like as a camera person where I travel. Um, I don't know if I'm good enough that I would get a job like that. I would like to work for like Nat Geo or Discovery Channel or some mainstream shit like that. I also really want to make my own films, my own independent films. If I do that, I'm going to have money to fund it, so that's stressful. Mm, Kind of have to be a good business person to do that too, and I'm not a good business person. I'm an artist through and through, and I am awful when it comes to the business side of things. As for my transition, I plan on getting top surgery. That's necessary. At that point, I'll feel done with my transition, except that health-wise, I'm going to need a histo because, well, I'll need to. I don't feel like having female parts inside of me makes me. I don't feel emotionally connected or disconnected to them. I mean, they are what they are, and they're there, and I don't really think about them. I just don't want to have a physical problem later in life because they're there. So I'll get a histo. Um, but at that point, I'll be done with my transition. Um, Relationships is the next question. Relationships, how will I approach them? Am I with someone? And my views on marriage. I am with someone currently. We've been together for about almost 5 months now. Um, she knew I was trans before we hooked up, and um, that's how I roll. I want people, if I'm going to date someone, I want them to know before I date them because they're dating me for me, and that's a part of me, and um, I wouldn't want to date someone who had a problem with it, and so I want them to know before I would get emotionally invested. Um, my view on marriage is marriage. Oh boy, I have issues with marriage. I'm not against marriage, though I think we need a different word if we're going to. Okay, if we're going to use marriage, the institution, as the religious thing, we need a different word to describe the institution as a legal thing. Because otherwise, gay marriage is never going to be able to happen. And if gay marriage doesn't happen, I feel uncomfortable going into it. But I think it will happen sooner rather than later. I think because I live in New York State and we're relatively liberal in the urban areas, and I think the times they are changing, as Bob Dylan says. So I don't know. I don't know what I think about marriage. Children, do I want them? Has that changed since transitioning? Yes, it has changed. I have a little brother who's 5. I love him. I like kids. I never wanted kids of my own, but since I've transitioned, or since I started testosterone more, um, I have found I'm more okay with the idea of having children. In fact, I kind of want children. Um, I really want children, actually, because my whole life I thought about if I had children, well, I don't want to have to be the other mother to a child or anything. Um, but since I've transitioned, I've realized that I can be the father. Like, I'll just be the kid's father, and I really want to be a father. I like that idea. My family, we don't say dad, we say papa, and I think that though I don't have a good relationship with my own papa, I like the idea of a kid calling me papa, so I like that idea. Um, I'm not really against people, women giving birth, but I think there's a lot of children out there that need parents of their own, and so why bring more children into the world if there's plenty of children that need parents? So I think I would probably adopt, although it would depend on the logistics of the situation once it came up. But I think that's what I would want to do when it happened. Would I still play an active role in the community once I've completed my transition? That's difficult. I don't really play an active role in in the community right now, aside from YouTube. I can't say what I'll do on YouTube once I've transitioned. I think I would still, because I'm always going to be trans, and I think that I would still be involved just because I have friends that are here, and I talk about non-trans things on YouTube too. So, I mean, I don't know, but I'm not really involved actively in the community itself. I am, however, becoming more and more interested in because I'm doing a documentary right now on trans people, and this is the closest I've gotten to the trans community, and I really enjoy that. So, I do see myself possibly in the future being more. I don't know, more invested in the community in that sense. I really want to help young people. I think that's what it comes down to, or people early in the transition, even if they're not young, but especially young people, because it's a hard place for a young person. So I hope that's all. Those are all the answers that you would like to know. Um, I will. Oh, I'm itchy. Oh, that's all. Okay, so that was a great topic questions. So yeah.